Every year, millions of talented people move for work to build a better life. Why can't refugees?
Refugees in Jordan and Lebanon are not allowed to work legally, and as a mechanical engineer, I wasn't allowed to have a work permit.
Refugees have limited options to rebuild their lives. Humanitarian and resettlement routes aren't big enough for everyone. In 2019, less than 100,000 out of 26 million refugees moved to a new home through resettlement. The vast majority who fled conflict or disaster don't have a solution. Almost half the world's refugees are working age, yet laws where they are living can make it near impossible to work legally.
It's really very hard. You don't have a residence permit. You can't work legally.
Most people will dream of owning a car or a house or becoming married or fathering children someday. Over the course of the last 25 years, I've kind of trained myself not to dream.
People get stuck in informal work, and others rely on aid. With few routes to safety and opportunity, many embark on dangerous journeys, often with tragic consequences. Meanwhile, employers around the world need more skills than they can find locally. Refugees could be part of the global talent equation. They are accountants, nurses, chefs, welders. They have the skills to fill international jobs, but the systems that govern recruitment and mobility have put them at a disadvantage or blocked them out entirely. This is changing. There are incredible skills within refugee populations, and new pathways are opening up in response. One database of 20,000 skilled refugees in the Middle East contains thousands of engineers, nurses, IT specialists, and more. Search it and you'll find it. French language teacher, kitchen manager, mobile app developer. Governments are now setting bold targets to attract, on skilled visas, this newly visible talent pool. Australia will welcome 100 skilled refugees and their families over 2 years. Canada will welcome 500. The United Kingdom is exploring its own target, and other countries in Europe and around the world are watching. In just 18 months of early pilot efforts, 46 refugees relocated into new jobs and homes in Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom. 116 more were behind them. The impact on individuals is transformative.
I got offer. It's like someone in deep wall and you throw rope for him.
I felt I had a purpose now. I had a purpose other than just surviving.
I'm working in awesome company. I'm living in beautiful city. All my career has changed.
Every time a refugee moves on a skilled visa, the overall number of people moving to safety and opportunity expands. We have a historic opportunity ahead of us. If we rise to the occasion, refugees moving to safety and self-reliance on skilled visas will scale exponentially over the next decade. There's a growing community of NGOs, businesses, and governments working together to make this happen. One of them is Talent Beyond Boundaries, or TBB, a global nonprofit dedicated to unlocking skilled visas as a new solution to displacement. TBB works with refugees living in Jordan and Lebanon, and with employers facing skills shortages in Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom. To bring this process to life, we'll walk through how TBB supports refugees who can and want to use their skills to move. Other groups are doing this too in varying ways, and the whole process can be done together with many partners. The process begins with an employer and a job position that can't be filled locally. TBB staff search a database of refugee candidates living in Jordan and Lebanon who meet the requirements of the job and a skilled visa pathway. Staff work with candidates to prepare a competitive CV to showcase each candidate's skills and potential. The key ingredients of the talent search are a skills database and expertise to shortlist by job and skilled visa requirements. The employer selects candidates to interview by video. TBB staff help candidates to prepare and practice their interview skills. If needed, TBB will also provide a quiet space, technology, or strong internet connection. It's up to employers to see who's a good fit for the role. They evaluate technical skills and soft skills. And if there's a strong match, they offer a job. Virtual recruitment requires technology, and interview preparation is a big help for candidates to put their best foot forward. When a candidate gets a job offer, an employer or TBB brings on an immigration lawyer to prepare a skilled visa application. Often, employers and candidates must each complete government forms, and candidates take a language test and pass a police and medical check. Immigration fees are shared by employers and candidates through their own savings and loans. The key ingredient here is expertise in applying for skilled visas. The ultimate decision to approve a visa rests with governments. If approved, relocation planning begins. Employers and communities have a big role in settlement. TBB staff coordinate with all to ensure a smooth transition. Key supports are airport pickup, transitional housing, and assistance finding government offices, banks, and schools. In addition, in a country like Canada, public services are robust. This supportive environment, along with an employer and community welcome, ensures that refugees arriving on skilled visas with their families will thrive in their new homes.
When I interviewed Anas, I could tell from talking to him that he had a strong engineering background. I thought, he is going to fit in.
I thought at first it's joking.
I don't think he really believed that I was saying I want to hire you and bring you to Canada. Didn't matter what we gave him, he did it, and he did it without any effort whatsoever.
It was awesome. Awesome day. Since I came into Canada, everything changed. I feel like I'm born again. I will not worry about my son's future.
This solution works, and it can work for thousands more. Now is the time to make it available to talented refugees everywhere. Refugee-serving organizations can be part of driving this solution to scale and creating a world where refugees have equal opportunity to use their skills to secure their futures. Join us.